Hey guys, Foxdrop here. Some of you guys may notice that I've been a little less active in the past week or so. Now that includes me not tweeting as much, not streaming as much, not really uploading on my second channel, not being quite as good at uploading on this channel as well. And the reason for that was, not only was it my birthday last week, but I'd also been going through something that was a little bit challenging for me. So I just wanted to take some time off really, not just for my birthday, but also to focus on that thing. I won't go into the specifics of exactly what it was because I really want you guys to be able to relate to what I'm going to say as best as possible. And I also know there are going to be some people already watching this video thinking, Foxy mate, what the bloody hell are you going on about? This is a League of Legends channel. You make League of Legends videos. What are you chatting? I'm not just going to sit here and talk about my life story, guys. Don't worry about that. What I'm going to talk about though does have quite a bit of relevance, in my opinion, to how you play in League of Legends. And I'm kind of hoping that with this video I can sort of kill two birds with one stone, because if you guys have kept on to date with my personal story, I know I'm not all there. I'm not all 100%. I'm not crazy or going insane, at least I don't think I am. I might be, but at least not to my knowledge I'm going insane. But I do have problems with anxiety and stuff, and I like to talk about it and kind of share my experiences and my stories, because if there's some of you guys out there who would benefit from that, I feel like that's me using my platform to the best that I can. I don't know, I'm just chatting shit. Basically, if this helps people, then that makes me happy. Because what I want to talk about today is how your brain lies to you. Your brain is very, very smart, don't get me wrong. Everything in this world that ever is to know and to understand, a brain somewhere knows it. And that's what brains do. They're just little squidgy things of knowledge. That's probably not a scientific definition, but you get me. Brains are capable of doing amazing things, but they're also capable of holding you back, because your brain lies to you. What I'm talking about specifically when I say that your brain lies to you, if you've ever had that little voice in your head that doubts what you're about to do, that tells you you can't do something, that questions your capabilities, even if you know deep down that whatever it is, you can handle it, that you'll be fine, that you got this, that's what I mean. Your brain, it lies to you. And sadly, the way that we're programmed as human beings, the feeling that holds us back is often a lot more powerful than the feeling telling us to push forward. And if you ever just needed that little bit of extra push, a little bit of extra motivation, if you're worried about something, mate, your brain's lying to you, you got this. And basically the way that this applies to League of Legends all really just boils down to your confidence. This would apply to anyone out there who finds themselves struggling to play League of Legends because they overthink everything. If you're just someone who, as soon as you get into the game, you think that it's going to be a really difficult game to win, that the enemy team is just going to be really hard to beat, that the enemy players are going to be really strong, and you're worried about how they're going to stomp all over your team and you're not going to be able to do anything. You're overthinking it to begin with. If you're someone who, before you make a play, you think about everything that could possibly go wrong and decide not to make that play in the end, again, you're most likely overthinking it. And if you reflect upon a game and you think, oh, I couldn't do anything in this situation because this happened and then this happened, and if I had tried to do something then this would have happened, you're just overthinking it. A lot of people really struggle to climb in League of Legends because they don't make enough plays, because they overthink everything that could go wrong. And that's it. You just got to have confidence. Your brain is lying to you in these situations. So if there is a scenario that could unfold where everything goes tits up for you in a game and you all die, then that's the first thing that will pop into your brain. You won't be thinking about how it could actually go right for you. You won't be thinking about how the enemy team are only humans, so chances are they're not going to play this perfectly. The way I like to think about it is that my brain is kind of wired to set me up to avoid failure. So what's the best way to avoid failure? Don't do something that could possibly fail. Now, whereas that may be, I guess, a pretty good way to avoid failure, it's a terrible way to get success. Ultimately, it all boils down to proving to your brain that you got this. So from a league perspective, just play League of Legends. A lot of time, if you're overthinking things, you won't even want to queue up for a game, but just push through it and play. If you're really worried about losing elo or something like that, then get a Smurf account and play on that account instead and just unwind. Your brain overthinking things is not coming from a rational place. So just keep focusing on the rational side of things. What I mean by that is focusing more on what you feel like is most likely going to happen, because chances are the scenario that your brain has painted is the worst case scenario and probably won't happen. So focus on what will most likely happen and what can go right. Don't focus on what can go wrong. And from a league perspective, just think about it like you're playing a solo queue game. Your teammates, statistically speaking, are just as good as you are. And if you are someone who struggles with overthinking, chances are your pure skill level is actually a bit higher than where you are right now. It's just your kind of mental game that's letting you down a little bit. So honestly, you're probably a better player than most of the people in your game. Just focus on that. Don't focus on the other stuff, all right? It's just a game. You can do it. Hopefully, you kind of got some use out of this video. Maybe I was just chatting shit for a while, but yeah, I've been wanting to make this video, and hopefully I delivered it in a way that was actually useful for you. But yeah, thanks so for watching, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me that cheeky thumbs up if you did, and you can subscribe to me for more League of Legends content, a bit more League of Legends focused than this one. But yeah, thanks so for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.